Last night, we brought you a story about how security around the November APEC conference with world leaders was impacting running events scheduled for Waikiki. Well, tonight we learned that picnic permits for Moana and Kapiolani Park could be impacted too. KITV4's Catherine Cruz has this follow-up story.
Moana Park and Magic Island are popular spots for island family gatherings. But for months now, the city has been warning those interested in applying for permits during the critical first 2 weekends in November that approvals could be yanked with little notice.
It could be costly for everyone that's setting up these kinds of baby luau's or whatever they want.
The thought of a last-minute cancellation may be discouraging park users. Kabatu says church groups are opting to take out permits for places out of town, like Waimanalo or Laie, rather than risk a last-minute scramble for another venue.
At this point, I only received 3 requests for that time period. It's very unusual.
Most people don't need a permit to picnic here or at Kapiolani Park, but the city requires groups of 50 or more to apply for specially designated areas. This family get-together at the beach was spurred by visiting relatives, but families say they are often out here regularly at the park and weren't happy to learn of the potential APEC impacts.
Probably be really sad because, a lot of the locals are this is kind of like a second home for them. They come out here to actually do some dinner and meet up with friends and families.
Marson was worried about whether the traditional Friday night fireworks would have to be canceled. While some call the uncertainty humbug, others were willing to go along with the changes.
The beach is not going to move. We're always going to have the beach, but we're not going to always have these meetings. And if it's that important, why not? That's why they call it the Aloha State, right?
Kabatu hopes people remember that when November rolls around.
It's going to be very busy for everyone, park users, people commuting to and from. It's just going to be busy.
In lieu of a day at the park, Kabatu has this suggestion.
If there's a movie theater that anyone can go to, I recommend them going to a movie theater and stay there.
Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.
Well, the city says the Secret Service is controlling the security plan for the conference, and so far they have not shared details about what will be required from those areas designated as security zones.